start getting back into it and shit. You know what I mean?
That's pretty good to hear, man. Like, I understand. Like, it would suck if you were constantly going to the gym and then you suddenly stop. Like, let's say for like 3 days or maybe a week, and then when you have to, you have to go back to the gym because you can't like.
Yeah, like once you start missing one day, bro, that's like a gate that you like pass through and shit.
Like, bro, like when I was thinking the other day, I was like, man, I haven't been to the gym in a while, and it's like, I gotta go. I need to like set this up like to go. I did went. The thing is, like, when it gets to that time that you have to go, you like kind of start having like doubts and second thoughts, like, fuck, man.
Yeah, like, fuck, bro, I wanna like fucking chill and shit. That's why I started going like the first thing in the morning and shit. I like fucking wake up at 5 in the morning. I take a cold shower to like waking me up. I drink my pre-workout and I go to the gym for like an hour and shit, and then go to work. I eventually want to start going before work and after work, because I want to really see some progress and shit.
It's really good, man. I would suggest when you first start up your day, take a nice cold shower. It's very recommended. And as well, try to hit some cardio in the morning, and try to get that blood pumping through your system.
Oh yeah, the cold showers, bro, they're like, I've seen like a bunch of YouTube videos about them and shit, just like the science behind them, and it's actually really beneficial to take cold showers, because when you're taking like a cold shower, like, it's like intense, bro, and you're focusing like all of your like your mind on like fucking just not being cold in the shower, and like that actually helps you with your like stress throughout the day, because that shit would be like probably like the most stressful thing you have to go through all day.
Yeah,
so
man,
it makes you feel better.
You gotta fucking wake up, take a cold ass shower, man. I'd be like,
well, to be honest, I kind of cheat a little bit. What I do is I take a warm shower, and then like at the end I just fucking put it all down, cause I just hate fucking like just going into the shower and that shit is cold as fuck and I'm dry as hell, cause that shit is like wetting your body and shit. Like that shit is like I always go slow as fuck, and that shit is like a hassle. But what I do is I take like a warm shower, and then at the end I just fucking take off all the warm water and just have it cold on me and shit. Like the first 30 seconds is like crazy as fuck, but after like 30 seconds it kind of becomes normal and shit. But it's really beneficial. But that's besides the point. I'm saying I don't even know what we were talking about before this shit, to be honest.
It's all good, bro. But yeah, when I was in Puerto Rico, like staying there at like when I was young,
my God,
over there, like I lived in the campo, like it's in the mountains.
Bro, yeah, you had to fucking like get like water and like just pour it on yourself.
We had like
and shit.
My grandpa, he put like a hose and shit, and like he made a bathroom, but just with a still hose through that hole.
Yeah.
And like there was no hot like water. So,
I know, bro. That shit sucks. That shit is.
I mean, it'd be hot in Puerto Rico. No, I'm not gonna lie, but when you gotta wake up in the morning and shit, and like you need to take a shower. Like sometimes they have like a big gallon of bucket of water, and they just leave it there just to warm up by itself, and then we can sometimes use that. But I hate using that hose.
Yeah, when I would stay in DR in the summers at my grandma's house, I remember they had no hot water and shit, and you had to like kind of like pour that shit on yourself. Bro, that shit was cold as fuck. That shit was awful, bro. I couldn't imagine doing that. Like, I would be like stressing out, like fucking like before taking the shower, like, fuck, bro, this shit is gonna be fucking whack. I couldn't imagine doing that shit fucking forever and shit. But that makes me glad to be an American.